Hello and welcome to the Graveyard Inn, a place where we serve only fresh ingredients grown and dug up right next to our lovely restaurant. On today's special, we offer a crispy duck. Here are the menus and also the fourth episode of Not Your Professional Walkthrough. My name is Max. I will be your server today. In the fourth episode, we will interact with few more NPCs and I will try to prepare as many resources and blueprints as possible for later on in the game, as we will need to craft and process lots of items. Therefore, me chopping down lots of wood and mining some stone will be necessary, as I will try to prepare for a second furnace and some more blueprints. Since I'm gonna be mining a lot, I have prepared a bunch of horrible jokes for you to listen as you watch me go through the game. Do enjoy! What state do miners avoid? Oregon. How many crypto miners does it take to change a light bulb? 100,000. One miner changes it, and 99,999 takes to determine who gets the credit. How do miners make money? By stripping or working the shaft. An African lumberjack is interviewing for a job at a major logging company. The foreman decides to take a practical route and hands the lumberjack an axe. "Take a couple swings at the tree over there," the foreman says. The lumberjack walks over to the tree and it falls down in a single chop. "Holy smokes, you've got quite the arm. You're absolutely hired, but I need to know what you can do. Try your hand at this tree over here." The foreman points at a much larger tree. 1, 2 swings and the tree crashes to the ground. "That's incredible!" cries the foreman. "Wherever did you learn to chop trees like that?" "In the Sahara forest," replies the lumberjack. "Don't you mean the Sahara Desert?" asks the foreman. "That's why I'm here." Now obviously the whole episode will not be filled with terrible jokes I managed to find on the internet, as thank God I have a better sense of humor, creepier but definitely better than the jokes I just said, and the thought of you listening to more of my jokes is making me think you will have the following reaction, especially to my voice.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the
As you can see, I have decided to spare more research points to unlock more technology and gather up further resources. I have unlocked the coal. As you can see, so far I did chop down billets into the firewood. Now this is a specially inefficient form of gathering fuel for your furnaces and kitchen. First, I have to chop down a tree. The second step is to carry and, if possible, push another log in front of you to the storage for them. Then we use the sawmill to turn them into billets, and from billets we chop them into the firewood. This is therefore definitely ineffective, especially energy-wise, as mining coal will give us directly the fuel which we require. After further crafting, I decide to try and go for the wooden repair kit. This would definitely help me get the graveyard to a much better shape, so that when the bishop comes next week, I will be able to get the church opened. Something which I have noticed during the game is that when you build the new gravestones, they actually do not decay, so I was never forced to make more repair kits afterwards. However, for now, I will head inside of the house, load up the kitchen with firewood to get the fuel ready for the next following days of cooking, and after that I will hit the bed, and next day we will proceed further. For those of you who might be wondering, whenever I am looking at recipes, later on I also look up the Wikipedia for the game. It has all the necessary information and recipes I will require further in the game. As we wake up and lift our fat ass off the bed, we once again store more stuff and head out for another day of hard labor. Let's see what I have prepared for us today. Oh great, more chopping wood. I definitely have to start making some fun segments throughout the game to fill out all these boring segments where I keep gathering resources which are still however required, but nobody wants to see them, yet they are a major part of the game. This is why the game takes forever to finish. And destroy the surrounding environment from your graveyard. Now I can tell you right now, if you would try to start chopping down every tree in your surrounding area and gathering any rocks, your neighbors and the police would definitely not appreciate it. So don't try this at home. Do it in a game where the trees regrow in couple of days, not in couple of decades like in real life. Anyhow, after I clear out more area underneath the house and the church and clear out lots of wood, I start to get it ready for storage once again, because winter is coming. But luckily here it won't take me 8 years to ruin a completely good project. So, at least I hope so. Haha. Now, after I push this massive log up to my house, I will most likely craft something. I don't know. Somebody? Anyone? Please write in the comments if you would like me to do something special during the game. This might actually help me. As you can see, pushing up more items is more and more complicated. And this is pushing it up, so you have the wider side available for you to interact with. If you try to push the items from left to right, this becomes much harder, as by pushing the items from side to side you are interacting with the more narrow part of the item. Therefore, most likely what will happen is that the items like logs, stone or iron are being pushed aside. Here I show you how I cannot read a basic 6-day calendar, as I am running up to the Witch Hill to interact with the local chapter of the Inquisition. However, as you can see, the top of the hill is empty. Now, since I have at least wasted time by running up to the hill, I will stay there and gather as many resources as possible before my tools break down. Have you heard this one before? Every time I walk through a cemetery, I text my ex. Wish you were here. No, but seriously, the sticks will be later on incorporated into growing wine, which is why I'm gathering it right now, as even some of the basic plants on the field by the house will require a field with sticks in order for them to grow, such as lentils and more. In order for me to start farming, I will need to go to see the local farmer. By interacting with him, I will gather more recipes and also be able to buy some seeds which I will be able to plant. These are necessary for the first quest from the merchant, as he will want 12 beets by graveyard keeper, 12 cabbage and 12 carrots. You can purchase the seeds from the farmer, and you always need 4 seeds for one field to plant them, which is why I try to buy 12 or 8 or whatever multiplier of 4 I can afford. Now, for the basics of the agriculture in the game, I have this short video for you to explain to you how the basic farming concept works here. Please do enjoy.
Oh jeez, Rick, that's not good. What are we gonna do? I have to be back at school right now. How are we gonna get back home?
There's ways to get back home, Morty. It's just gonna be a little bit of a hassle. We're gonna have to go through interdimensional customs. So you're gonna have to do me a real solid.
Uh-oh.
When we get to customs, I'm gonna need you to take these seeds into the bathroom, and I'm gonna need you to put them way up
The
inside.
field, you perfs. What the hell do you think this is? This is not your professional walkthroughs, man. There's nothing like a hot body waiting for you by your home. Wish my life was this fun. This will be a usable corpse, so we only take the blood and the fat out of it. My god, with this much liposuction, we should move to LA. Anyhow, for some dumbass reason I decide to ruin the body. Oh yeah, because we screwed up. We don't have the first perks to improve our butchering. So I go and dump this lucky bastard into the river. Obviously we still do not possess the crematorium, so I cannot burn the body for the burial certificate. Therefore this one has to go and take a dip. I decide to unlock more technology related to farming. Here you can see the fields with sticks, also some basic fertilizer concepts, and I see what else is available for me. After that, we go and say goodbye to our date. She did not want to pay for her dinner, so bon voyage. After we get rid of her really easily, I decide to go back. Now you see that I have once again full head of items. I keep most of the body parts close to the church, as nobody will be suspicious of why there are a bunch of skulls in the graveyard. After that, I check the status of my tools and see that they are still slightly usable. Afterwards, I go grab as many items for crafting as possible, as we will need to put down our first trunk to store all the farming related items. This will be important as the storage space from the farm field does not transfer to our workbenches in front of the house. So whatever items I decide to store by the farms will be only accessible by the farms. After I plant down the first seeds which I have purchased from the farmer, I will end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you next time on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs. My name is Max, and I will see you next time. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Bye.